Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rock Room. We're going to check on some things. I just looked at those superior agates that I'd started a week ago, and they barely look like anything's been done to them. I had my lower tone tumbler, I guess, maybe my fault, maybe not, I'm not really sure. I had it sitting for quite a while unused. So I went to use it, and the motor doesn't seem to want to work anymore. This is the lower tone motor. So I figured, well, maybe it's time to replace the motor. So I went on to Kingsley, and of course they're back ordered for I don't know, a while. So I wanted to figure, well, I'll just go right to lower tone itself. So I went to lower tone, and they went like $20 more than their vendor, I guess. And then they want like $43 to ship it. And I thought, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm paying another $60 freaking dollars just to get it from lower tone. So either I can, and this is like a real, I'll show you the tumbler. This is like a really old tumbler. They don't even make this style anymore, but this is kind of what it was. Oh, I got a part on there yet too. I'll try to take the motor apart. You know, the real old ones. So I thought maybe I could, you know, modify it. Maybe I'll go to a Granger, see if they have a different motor there that I could use or modify. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get a board or something like 100 videos that are online and just make my own. I mean, why not? You know, if I'm gonna spend that kind of money and then to go through all this stuff. So I don't know. I got a lot of other tumblers going, so you know, whatever. I'll decide what I'm gonna do. But we'll take a look at a week in the tumbler, which, like I say, didn't do much. Oh yeah, and I ordered some grit online. And I ordered this grit, and it's been like a week, and I thought, well, I got to check on this. So I go check on it, and the post office has got a hold on it. I've never seen this before. So the post office got a hold on it. It says doing something. I'm not really sure what it is. But they haven't accepted it, or they accepted it, but they haven't moved it on. So I don't even know what to do. So I've got to call the post office or what's going on to figure out what the heck they're doing, why they can't send this package. I mean, it was a big order. It was like 25 pounds. So, but that's a standard flat rate box. I've got stuff in the mail before that's that weight alone. So the weight's not a problem. So I don't know if it had broken open or something. Not really sure, so, you know, I got to figure that out. And then, of course, now, you know, with my job, it's flower rush season, so I got to do run back to back runs. You know, everybody's got to get their flowers, so I'll be really busy lately. Little time to do this, very little time to do that. So this week was kind of warm, so I cut a lot of Wisconsin field agates that I had laying around. Some pretty crazy stuff. I cut some other stuff because I got tons of stuff. I've got so much stuff here piled up and needs to be cut. I cut some lace agate, some crazy lace agate, some peach agate. I cut some a lot of stuff we had got from a Mexico trip. Yeah, like I say, too much. My head's going crazy here. So I got a lot of stuff cut. I cut a bunch of stuff. Some stuff I didn't cut. What I'll show you is what I'll show you. We'll just break it down over the next few weeks because we still got 2 months, 3 months, 4 months before spring. So we will. I'll show you these agates I've been tumbling. Not much changed. And then I'll show you some stuff I cut. So let's take a look at these agates first. Okay, here's these superior agates. I just washed them off. Now, if you see, they're a little bit smoother. No sharp points on them. Which I don't think they had a lot to begin with because they were kind of beach rock. So, I'd say not much change. So we will dump these back in some heavy grit and let them go for a while because I'm going to be busy. So, we'll let them go for probably more than a week now until I get back and can change them up. So I'll show you some stuff I cut. Here's the first one. This looked like a little piece of jasper mix. Cut it open. Kind of neat looking. But if you look, a little bit of iron in iron in there. Might be a little piece of ironstone. But kind of neat looking. Oh, this seems to be. Oh, let's stop here. Now here's one. Pretty. This is like one of those conglomerate looking ones. I'm gonna cut that open. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can see it's the same thing, real conglomerate. Got those big chalcedony stones inside there, or pockets in there. Little crystal vogs in there too. But not too colorful, pretty plain. And there's a tiny little white one. I thought this might have some good agate going on the inside, but didn't really. There's a little agate there. Oh yeah. But other than that, kind of plain. Nothing worth nothing there. Now here's one that had half. Whoa, tipping over. We had half and half. You can see that red in there, but kind of interesting on the outside. But oh, look at that! Look at that plume going on in there. Oop. That's just crazy looking. Oop. Got that glare off the light there. That's just some crazy looking plume on that. Nice Nice looking rock there. Now that big one's got the huge crystal pocket. It's wet right now, so it's kind of hard to see it, but had that big giant crystal pocket in there. Otherwise, that was like that real flat, kind of a dome, frisbee looking one, but I just cut it open. Again, lots of pluming. You can see some tiny little agates forming in there. Crystal bog right there. Let me see if I can zoom that in a little better. A little crystal pocket right there. Oh, might be a little too close, right? Now this is one of those layered ones. You could see the layering. Really turned dark. Got some pinks in there, a little pink up in there. Kind of different. Oh, this is another one of those layered ones. A little bit different, not as tight layering, but you can definitely see it's layered. Very grainy. You can see the individual grains in here real well. Real crystally, or sparkly, I should say. Hard to tell because it's wet and the light. And another one I didn't really know what to expect, but I was thinking this might be kind of neat and, well, interesting. Red, it's got that white, real white milky crystal pocket there, a little milky veining going through there. Looks like some start of some agating. And they got that clear pocket there, not sure what that is. Now here was a, obviously you can tell it's a conglomerate. See the big chunks in there. And that's kind of what it looked like on the inside. You can see some of the bigger pieces, and then right there in the center it's got all them little tiny ones. A couple real big pieces, and then right in there is all that little tiny little grains. Kind of thrown in together. Now this might be a line from the saw. There's another conglomerate. This kind of fractured. You can see where this big split went down. Obviously the other part dropped in the bucket, but This one doesn't have very well iron staining in there, a little bit, but real rough in between the things. It didn't compact very well, but still kind of interesting. Now this had some layering on the bottom, but not on the top. And that's exactly what it looked like on the inside. Layering on the bottom, and that look on the top. Huh. That's different. There's another one of those layered ones. That's pretty crazy looking. Huh. That's an odd duck there. And seems to be going with the theme today. There's another layered one. What are the odds of that? Oh, that's crazy. Zoom in on that a little bit. Wow. Pretty crazy looking. I like it. Wish you could see these up in person, because they are a lot better looking at them for real rather than through a picture. Alright, here's the last one. I'll keep it short. You know, I got some bigger stuff here, or a lot more stuff, so this one I thought was kind of cool looking on the outside. Had high hopes for it, and that's pretty weird. Lots of agatization going on in there. Some crystal vogs. Lots of agate. Not real tight pattern agate, but still agate anyhow. So thanks for watching. Tune in next week. I'll have some more of these cuts. We'll have to take a look at them. And I'll see you then.